morning. Good morning. Dear graduates, families, friends, distinguished guests, good morning and welcome to the 31st annual commencement ceremony of the American University in Bulgaria. Please stand and remain standing for the playing of the Bulgarian and American national anthems. Thank you, and please be seated. It is my great honor now to welcome and introduce our guests and members of the stage party. Please rise and remain standing as you are introduced, and I would ask the audience to please hold your applause until the whole stage party has been introduced. The AUBG Provost, Dr. J.D. Mininger. The official reading of the ceremony, Professor Senem Konadaria, the Dean of the Faculty, Dr. Robert White, the President of the Student Government, Lilia Petrova, the Presidential Medalist, Marco Mazepa, the Student Speaker, Maha Afif, the recipient of the Distinguished Service Award, Dr. Julia Watkins, the recipients of the Princess Maria Louisa Emeritus Trustee Awards, Spas Dimitrov, who joins us on stage today, and Dr. Edward Friedman, who's being honored in his absence. Our commencement speaker, an honorary degree recipient, Michael Marvin. The chair of the AUBG Board of Trustees, Dr. Chris Potts. The charge d'affaires at the U.S. Embassy in Sofia, H. Martin McDowell. The mayor of Blagoevgrad, Metodi Bakushev. The deputy chair of the AUBG Board of Trustees, Victoria Entwistle. Let's welcome our stage party. Thank you. Thank you. Today we celebrate We celebrate all of the wonderful achievements of you, our graduating students, of whom we are so very proud. We celebrate, too, our outstanding and dedicated faculty and staff who prepared these students to make their mark in the world. It's also a time to celebrate and to thank all the families and the parents with us today, whose love and generosity and whose trust in us has made today possible. As we begin our ceremony, let us also take a minute to thank those who have worked so hard, always behind the scenes, worked to ensure that this beautiful campus is ready for us today. The groundskeepers, the cleaners, the cooks, the volunteers from many departments, and those on the event management team. A round of applause for them, please. We call this ceremony today both a graduation and a commencement, a leave-taking, a departure, but also a new beginning. All of us here today know that today we are launching you into a very challenging time, a very challenging world. But we do so with great confidence because for over 31 years, this university has been successfully educating young men and women who've gone on to lead that world, to lead with great courage and with great confidence. I've met many of them. Ours is a time of great challenges. Some of those challenges are as old as human history. And what will we choose now? Freedom or tyranny? Justice or injustice? Prosperity or poverty? Honesty or corruption? Peace or war? These are the timeless challenges. Some of our challenges are new, are without precedent. Challenges such as global warming and climate change, disinformation on a global scale, the development of AI and other technological marvels which can, as always, be used for good or not. I have spent much of this year again meeting AUBG alum all over the world, in New York, in London, in Chicago, in Washington, in Sophie, in Silicon Valley. They are brilliant and creative people, innovative and transformative leaders, working to solve many of these challenges. These are the alumni whose number you graduates will join today. I have no doubt that you can and you will follow in their remarkable steps. So today is both an ending and a beginning. An ending of your life with us here on this beautiful campus, with your Blagovrgad faculty and friends, but a beginning of your life as a leader in your chosen field of study, just like so many alum have done before you. We are so proud of you, class of 2025. We are proud of what you've achieved here with us, and we have great confidence and expectations for all of you. We will miss all of you, class of 2025, all of us here, all of your AUBG family. Let me end by quoting what one of my refugee students in Nigeria said when I asked her, "What does this education mean to you, Mary?" She said, "Words that are always in my heart. Education gives me the wings to fly, the power to fight, and the voice to speak." Go fly, graduates of the class of 2025. Now I would like to ask all of those in the audience, those wonderful parents out there, grandparents, spouses of the graduates, please stand and remain standing. Parents, up, up. You're an extraordinary group. You've made sacrifices to make this day possible, and you have been the foundational support for these wonderful students in front of me. You've made a significant investment in the future for your families and your countries. I now ask the graduating class to stand up and turn around and clap and thank them. Thanks, everyone. Thank you. As you know, we have an extraordinary faculty, one of a kind, as I said last night at our ceremony, so dedicated to our students. I now ask our faculty to please rise and be recognized for your extraordinary role in the education of our graduates and for your tireless efforts on behalf of AUBG. Please, faculty, please stand. Thank you. And now would the members of our Board of Trustees and the University Council please rise. We thank you for your dedication, for your time, for your commitment, and your service to the American University in Bulgaria. Now let's all welcome our friend, Mr. Metodi Baikushev, the visionary mayor of Blagoevgrad, who will offer greetings on behalf of the municipality. Mayor Baikushev.
Time for celebration, right? Not so fast. The mayor would like to burden you with some things. Now, there is a clear story that says that you will all take up leadership positions, right? And you know that. This is going to happen with almost 100% of you. Well, but leadership is not about position. It's about qualities. And these qualities you have learned here, just make sure that you do not forget them. When you take up leadership positions, please never use the term, there are no people to find to work for me. There have never been more people on planet Earth. So whether you will find someone to work with you, to stand up for you, to work side by side with you, it depends entirely on your leadership. It's about how you serve your team, how you serve your community, and how you serve the world. I have no doubt whatsoever that you will be good at that, but never forget that the issue is at your end. And we are sending you out right now to take care of the world, not to be some random people around it, thinking about their personal life all the time, about their holidays, about their well-being. We are sending you out to be great leaders. You have been absolutely great students, great residents of Blagoevgrad, and this is the last thing I would like to ask you to do. Remember Blagoevgrad, and whatever you do, whenever you have the chance to give back, to help somehow the university and our town, please take this opportunity, and we will be very, very grateful. God bless. Best of luck to everyone.
Thank you, Mayor Baikushev. Now it is my great honor to introduce to you H. Martin McDowell, the Charge d'Affaires at the U.S. Embassy in Sofia, to offer greetings on behalf of the U.S. government.
Здравейте! Такив красивый ден, right? Wow, imame Commencement. So, how exciting to be here. Thank you, Dr. Anson, Mayor Baikushev, faculty, guests, families, and most importantly, class of 2025. Well, you made it, right? What a gift. I mean, you're coming together. There's now that moment, collective joy, excitement, relief, right? What you've been through, anticipation of what's coming next. Now, as Dr. Anson said, you've been challenged. You've learned about each other, yourselves. And yes, I think it's true. In today's rapidly changing, complicated world, More is arguably going to be expected of you than of any generation that came before. Now, they had their doubts, their challenges, and yet they persevered. Because at the end of the day, it's what's inside you, not the times that you're born in, that define you. And you're going to rise to those challenges just as they did. Now, it's tradition for speakers such as ourselves to try and impart some so-called wisdom to you guys. And I don't claim to be wise or even clever. Just ask my colleagues, or even better, my family. But I can't resist also trying to share a few life lessons with you today. You know, and one of my past mentors said, don't try to tell people more than 3 things because they just won't remember it. And I think that's also good advice for you guys to hold on to. And if I have to be honest, I can't remember what the speaker said on my graduation from university. So I'm going to try to do a little bit better. We'll see if I can. Listen to your parents. Actually, yeah, they're going to be... No, actually, I'm just kidding because we know you're not going to do that, right? Actually, Mark Twain said, respect your elders whenever they're present. So, now the first thing I would say is be kind, be forgiving, take time to help others. Now, we talk about that a lot. We hear about it. People encourage us to do it. I would just say take a moment to reflect, how much do we actually do it? We're all caught up in this race, as the mayor said, to go somewhere, to do something, to be someone. We're focused on our phones, on ourselves, not even thinking about the people sitting next to us. So I would say no matter what, stay a decent human being. Stop to help others when you see that they have an emotional flat tire. Second, learn to listen. I mean, really listen. It's a dying art, honestly, and we can't listen to others when we're thinking about what we're going to be saying. It's not about just communication. We can't learn if our eyes are open but our ears are closed. So if you truly want to understand others, to learn from feedback, to appreciate the world around you, you have to use your full hearing to genuinely listen. Finally, leave this world a better place. You want to know what the meaning of life is? I'm pretty sure actually that's it. That's why we're here. It's not actually about us. Today we are here to celebrate all of you, and as it should be, but you're going to find out pretty quickly, it's about those who come after us. What possibilities do they have? What did we do to give them a chance? That's our ultimate goal. Yes, fame, fortune, possessions, they give comfort. That has value. But true happiness, fulfillment, a sense of purpose, that comes from giving to others, from experience. So what is better? How do we get there? I'm afraid that's up for all of you guys to discover on your individual paths. But make that a guiding star on your journey. And I think many of you know this. You know, Bulgarians say, "Koe to se uči, to se spoluči." Благодаря. And for those who don't speak Bulgarian, that means, you know, if you invest in it, if you spend the time in learning, you know, you're going to succeed. So that's really, today's journey is just the beginning. I mean, you're going to continue to learn, you're going to continue to grow. That journey doesn't end. Mr. Rogers, a guy named Fred Rogers, he had this beloved television show called Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood in the States. He once told another graduating class, some of your distant predecessors, always to choose to stand up for things without which humankind cannot survive. Love that conquers hate, peace that rises triumphant over war, and justice that proves more powerful than greed. Class of 2025, the future is wide open. Make it yours. Благодаря, честито късмет.
Thank you for those wise words. It is now my great pleasure to invite the chair of the AUBG Board of Trustees, Dr. Chris Potts, who will present greetings from the board. Dr. Potts.
Thank you. These speeches go on forever, don't they? There's some more to come. So, graduates, faculty, the staff all around us, graduates, families and friends, and our distinguished guests, both here on the platform and in the audience. This is a unique day, and actually there are three distinct communities here today. Obviously the family and friends, very important element in the day, and the faculty and the staff members who have done so much over the last years for the graduating class. And last but not least, I want to thank the support network, the wider support network, including our guests from the government, from business, from non-profit organisations. They support the university and therefore they support the students all the way through, and they will undoubtedly continue to play a key role in your post-graduation lives. Now today is the 31st commencement ceremony for AUBG in Bulgaria. 255 undergraduates and 22 executive MBA students will graduate today. We're not here only to celebrate their academic achievement, but also their growth and their potential, what they will do next. We believe that all of you can make a significant and positive contribution to Bulgaria, to the region and beyond, in all aspects of life, be it business, government, or in your personal lives. You're joining a community of over 6,000 alumni all around the world. They are making real, tangible differences in their communities already. They innovate, they inspire, and they give back. Each one of them started where you are now, with their ambitions and dreams on this day. Now here, in this part of the world, AUBG has carved out a unique environment for developing young people, preparing them for their lives. Everyone here is an important part of this community. You as graduates have the power and the responsibility to take what you've learned here and make a positive impact on the wider world. So how do you do that? Well, you go out there and you put your knowledge into practice. You challenge injustice. You seek truth. And truth, in all aspects of life, is sometimes hard to identify. But it's a key part of what we need to do as good citizens in our democratic countries. So be the leaders, be the role models that you know you can be. You now have the tools and you have the knowledge. As the Charge d'Affaires said, probably you won't remember any of these speeches. So boiling it down to perhaps one message from me, even if you don't remember anything else that I've said, is that life will put obstacles in your way. We don't know when, you don't know when, we don't know what they'll be. But actually, a real measure of your success, a real measure of your achievement, is to learn from those setbacks, overcome them, stand up and move forward. Please do stay connected with AUBG. This is the last time that you will all be together. That probably hasn't quite hit you yet, but it is the last time you'll be together. But you'll always have the link with the university, so keep in touch. This was not just a chapter of your life, but it was and is part of who you are now. You'll always be welcome to return here to share your experiences and perhaps guide other students into their futures. So, to each of you, congratulations, you did it. So go out and make your mark on the world. We believe in you, we're proud of you, and we'll be always here to support you. And we really can't wait to see what you will achieve. Good luck.
I now invite the Deputy Chair of our Board, Victoria Entwistle, to come to the podium to present the Princess Maria Luisa Emeritus Trustees Awards. Thank you, Victoria.
Thank you, Margie. Today, it's my great pleasure and honor to recognize two outstanding individuals as recipients of the Princess Maria Louisa Emeritus Trustee Award, Dr. Ed Friedman and Mr. Spas Dimitrov. I will begin with Dr. Ed Friedman, who is not with us today, but we know that he's actually watching the ceremony online. You joined the AUBG Board of Trustees in 2017 and from the very beginning brought vision, integrity, and deep care for our mission and our students. As you now conclude your service on the board, we're honored to recognize and thank you for all that you have given to AUBG. Your commitment to education and public service spans decades and continents, and it has left a lasting mark wherever you've worked. At AUBG, you were more than a trustee. You were a true advocate. You helped us build lasting ties with Stevens Institute of Technology, generously shared your experience with our students through guest lectures, and led the Committee on Academics and Student Experience with dedication and passion. You always reminded us to keep students at the heart of our work. We are proud to celebrate your extraordinary service at AUBG. Congratulations, Dr. Ed Friedman, and thank you for everything. And now, it's my honor to recognize our second awardee, Mr. Spas Dimitrov, who is here with us today. Mr. Dimitrov, you have played a vital role in the founding and early development of AUBG, and your connection to this institution is deeply personal. A proud native of Blagoevgrad, you were one of a small group of local leaders who supported the idea of bringing an American-style university to the region. As a member of parliament in the early 1990s, you worked closely with fellow MPs and the mayor of Blagoevgrad to present the city as the ideal home for AUBG and helped rally the early political support needed to make AUBG a reality. Beyond your impressive career in law, finance, and public service, what stands out most is your enduring commitment to AUBG. As you once said, 30+ years later, I still feel the same sentiment. It hasn't left me, and I think it never will. That deep sense of pride and connection has remained constant, and your ongoing contributions through the University Council continue to strengthen our mission. It is with deep appreciation that we present you with the Princess Maria Louisa Emeritus Trustee Award. Thank you and congratulations.
My speech will be in Bulgarian language. Thank you. Thank you, Victoria. Скъпи абсолвенти, уважаеми семейства, членове на настоятелството и на University Council, преподаватели, служители, приятели, почитаеми гости и, разбира се, уважаеми господин кмете. Позволете ми да ви кажа и нещо лично. Искам да кажа добре дошла на президент Джулия Уоткинс и something personal, да й кажа здравей, Джули. Хубаво е, че си тук. От 34 години животът ми е свързан с университета. Първо като член на настоятелството от 1991 до 2000 година. а след това и до днес като член на University Council. 34 години не са малко, нали така? За мен връзката ми с Американския университет в Благоевград не е просто ангажимент. Тя е част от моя живот. Тя е моята, може да се каже, лична и професионална мисия. Затова съм искрено благодарен на всички, които са оценили моя скромен, но последователен принос към създаването и утвърждаването на Американския университет в България като реномирана институция, предлагаща обучение на изключително високо ниво. Скъпи студенти, точно преди 30 години на площада пред кметството се състоя първата церемония по дипломирането в историята на университета. Много неща се промениха от тогава. Светът, страната, градът. Но едно остана непроменено. Стремежът на университета да бъде лидер в образованието и да продължава да устоява демократичните ценности и традиции като основа за едно по-добро бъдеще. И ето днес е вашия ден, вашата церемония. Искрено се надявам, че ще запазите връзките си с университета. Тя ще ви носи удовлетворение, гордост и чувство за принадлежност. Повярвайте ми, казвам го от моя личен опит. Стив Джобс в едно от запомнящите се обращения в една подобна ситуация, като днешната, каза: животът е кратък, няма време да се живее нечий друг живот. Позволете ми да добавя, бъдете себе си и никога не спирайте да се развивате. На добър час, Викос 25. Продължавайте да радвате своите родители и близки с успехи и добри дела. И моля ви, не забравяйте и родния ми град, както каза господин кмета. Надявам се, че тук сте преживели незабравими и приятни дни. И още веднъж на добър час и успех в живота. Благодаря ви.
Esteemed graduates, families, members of the Board of Trustees and the University Council, faculty members, employees, friends and guests, Mr. Mayor, allow me to say something personal. Allow me to welcome President Dr. Julia Watkins, and allow me also to say hello, Julie. My life has been connected to the American University in Bulgaria for 30 years now. First, in my capacity as a member of the Board of Trustees from 1991 to 2000, and then up to the present day as a member of the University Council. 34 years is quite a lot of time, isn't it? My connection with the American University in Bulgaria is not simply commitment. It is part of my life. It is part of my personal and professional mission. That is why I would like to convey my sincerest gratitude to everyone who has appreciated my modest but persistent contribution to the foundation and establishment of the American University in Bulgaria as a prestigious institution offering higher education of exceptional quality. Esteemed students, it was 30 years ago at the square in front of the town hall that the first commencement ceremony in the history of the university took place. A lot of things have changed since. The world, this country, the town. However, one thing has remained unfading. The aspirations of the university to remain leading in education and continue to uphold democratic values and traditions as a precondition for a better future. So today is your day, your commencement ceremony. I sincerely hope that you will keep your connection to this university. It will bring you lots of satisfaction, pride, and a sense of belonging. You have to believe me, I'm telling you from experience. Steve Jobs, in one of his memorable commencement speeches, said, "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life." Let me add to it. Be yourselves and never stop growing. Good luck, class of 2025. Keep on making your parents and relatives rejoice in your success and good deeds. Finally, please do not forget my hometown, as Mr. Mayor said. I hope you spend some unforgettable and wonderful days here. Once again, I wish you best of luck.
Now I have the distinct honor of recognizing another founder of this great university, someone whose leadership, vision, and unwavering dedication helped also lay the foundation of AUBG. On behalf of the entire AUBG community, it is my great privilege to present the Distinguished Service Award to Dr. Julia Watkins, AUBG president from 1993 to 2003, and a dear friend of the university. Dr. Watkins, please join me at the podium. President Watkins, your remarkable journey with AUBG began in 1993 as a 6-month assignment. Remember this, students, a 6-month assignment that grew into a decade of transformational leadership. In those early years, AUBG held great promise, but also faced very steep challenges. Your vision helped turn that promise into reality. You secured vital support from the U.S. and the Open Society, led us through our first accreditation, oversaw the building of the first residence hall, and helped establish lasting traditions like the Honors Convocation. But your legacy is far more than milestones. You built a culture of excellence, of service, and a wonderful community. You helped make AUBG a home for all of us. You stood with us at our very first commencement, a grand day, as you called it. Today we celebrate the 31st graduating class. We honor how much of our journey began with you and people like Spas. We're also happy to have Kevin McLaughlin with us today, your former special assistant, who played a key role in AUBG's early years and went on to hold a senior position in the U.S. government. And of course, we want to honor your wonderful husband, Dennis, your true partner, whose support and dedication helps shape this community, hand in hand with yours. Dr. Watkins, you are more than a former president. You are a cornerstone of our story. Your generosity as a leader, a mentor, a donor continue to inspire us. Your belief in AUBG's mission has shaped the lives of thousands of students, and your legacy is felt on every corner of this campus. Thank you, President Watkins, for everything you've done and continue to do for AUBG. We are forever grateful.
Thank you, President Ensign. Distinguished guests, honored students, families, faculty, staff, and trustees, I'm deeply honored to be recognized with the Distinguished Service Award from the American University in Bulgaria and to join you in this commencement celebration. Today's not only for celebration, but also for thoughtful reflection and even a story. One day, early in my tenure as president of AUBG, I'd met with the faculty with updates on such things as funding that was in short supply, the library that didn't exist, the internet that was run through a node in Vienna and was dreadfully slow. One professor said to me after the meeting, "Julia, you used the word hope too much." What? Was he suggesting that I should be speaking with more certainty? He was right. I did use the word hope frequently, but hope was all there was. Nothing was certain in 1993 as Bulgaria transitioned from a totalitarian state to a democracy, a market economy, and reclaimed its pre-communist vibrant civil society. Hope was the only way I could express a vision for the future of this new university. Often as I reflect on the story, always thinking more about hope, I understand more fully the power of one word. And Darren Walker, the president of the Ford Foundation in the U.S., speaks about hope, but he captures the very essence in the hard work of hope. Indeed, it was the hard work of hope that built the American University in Bulgaria. And it is that very perspective that is so evident here today at this 31st commencement. As I accept this award with humility and deep gratitude, I also acknowledge all of those who shared the vision and the perspective of the hard work of hope that brings us to this day. We shall all share with pride and respect the legacy created by this wonderful and dynamic institution and all who have played and been a part of the hard work of hope in creating the legacy. My thanks, my gratitude for this honorable recognition. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Watkins. Now it is the time in our ceremony when we recognize those students who have distinguished themselves in the field of academics and in community service. Would the cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude students please rise and remain standing? The cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude students will graduate with grade point averages of 3.5, 3.7, and 3.9 respectively. Given the rigor of the academic curriculum at AUBG, this is a hard-earned accomplishment. Congratulations to each and every one of you. You may now be seated. The valedictorian and the salutatorian are the graduates with the highest and second highest grade point average in their class. One student finished their academic career with a 3.994 GPA, cumulative grade point average, on a 4-point scale, and is the valedictorian of the class of 2025. I will first introduce him. Will William Haslam please rise? William? William comes from Tennessee in the United States. He's also lived in Utah, Yokohama, Japan, and in France. He enjoys studying languages and can speak 7 so far. He double majored in political science and history and was awarded the Outstanding Achievement Award in history this year. He is a published poet who has won first place in AUBG's creative writing contest for poetry 2 years in a row. He runs an Instagram account called History Facts Daily, where he shares his history research with 15,000 followers. After graduating, William plans to pursue a master's and then a PhD in history in preparation for his intended career as a university history professor. Congratulations, William. Woo. And now let me introduce the salutatorian of the class of 2025. Will Luboslav Georgiev please rise? Luboslav exemplifies intellectual curiosity and academic excellence as the salutatorian of the AUBG class of 2025, graduating with a remarkable 3.984 CGPA. A double major in physics and computer science, he published his senior thesis titled Haldane Spheres in the Bulgarian Journal of Physics, a very rare achievement for an undergraduate. Throughout his time at AUBG, he made a lasting impact as a dedicated research assistant and academic tutor in the math and science department, inspiring peers through his scholarship and mentorship. Congratulations. Outstanding students. We also recognize at this ceremony outstanding students from the graduating EMBA class. This year, 2 candidates for the MBA degree have been selected for their outstanding performance and achievements. Veroslav Senov, please stand. He has been selected as one of this year's outstanding EMBA graduates. Although he is not with us today, sir, we want to take a moment to recognize his exceptional contributions to the class. Veroslav was a standout, offering thoughtful, consistent input, not only as an individual, but in support of his peers. He helped drive discussions forward, fostered inclusive participation, and demonstrated strong critical reflection and the ability to integrate diverse perspectives. Academically, he excelled and was in a constructive, engaged presence throughout the course. Congratulations. Will Alexei Yakushkin please rise? Alexei has 19 years of experience in the IT industry and currently works at a multinational cybersecurity software vendor, Acronis. He joined the AUBG EMBA program to strengthen his business acumen and gain practical skills into business practices across diverse industries. He was honored with the Outstanding EMBA Student Award for his insightful reflections and impactful contributions that enrich the classroom experience. Beyond the award, his EMBA journey has already led to a promotion to a director role at his current company, demonstrating the immediate transformative impact of his business education. Congratulations. It is now my distinct honor to introduce this year's Presidential Medalist. The AUBG Presidential Medal is awarded each year upon the graduating senior who embodies the core principles of the liberal arts traditions at AUBG. This tradition values the cultivation of a holistic education, emphasizing not only academic excellence, but as we know, the development of critical thinking skills, broad intellectual curiosity, and a deep commitment to social responsibility. It gives me great pleasure today to recognize Marco Mozipa, Presidential Medalist of the Class of 2025. Marco truly embodies the values honored by the AUBG Presidential Medal: academic excellence, leadership and service, and a lasting impact on the university. Stay standing. Stand up. A top student in political science and European studies, he earned numerous awards, published original work, and led civic initiatives supporting refugees and human rights. On campus, he helped build a more inclusive community through roles in Model UN and Mentifier. After graduation, he will attend the College of Europe. Congratulations, Marco. It is now my pleasure to recognize the President of the Student Government, Lilia Petrova. Lilia is graduating with a double major in European Studies and Journalism and Mass Communications, along with minors in Integrated Marketing Communications and Public Policy. She is also pursuing a degree in Contemporary Choreography at Southwest University. A student government president and an active leader in clubs like Broadway Performance and Model EU, Lilia has been a driving force in campus life. I know, because I've worked so closely with her this year. Through every role as ambassador, student assistant, performer, and advocate for you, she's led with heart, with integrity, and a deep sense of responsibility toward her peers and the broader AUBG community. After AUBG, Lily's journey continues. She was accepted at Columbia University School of International and Public Affairs, but has chosen to attend the Diplomatic Academy of Vienna. We can't wait to see the impact she'll have on the world. Congratulations, Lily. It is now my honor to introduce our student commencement speaker, Maha Afif. Maha is graduating with a major in political science and international relations and minors in European studies and Spanish. Known for her intellectual curiosity and global mindset, she was a lead mentor in the Mentify program, secretary of Phi Beta Delta, an active member of Model EU. A Spanish tutor and multilingual speaker, Maha is passionate about civic education and cross-cultural dialogue. In 2025, she was honored with the Outstanding Student Leader Award. She also received the Best Paper Prize at the Student Faculty Research Conference Fellowship of the Mind, a recognition of her academic excellence and impactful scholarship. Please join me in welcoming Maha to the podium.
Dear President Ensign, trustees, faculty, staff, families, friends, guests, and most importantly, dear class of 2025. Today, we stand at the edge of a chapter we all wrote together, sentence by sentence, through sleepless nights in the library, passionate debates in the Dean of Students' office, laughter echoing the Skaptopara hallways haunting the residence life team, and moments of quiet resilience when our world felt too heavy to carry alone. 4 years ago, we arrived here as strangers. We came with different luggage. Some had tiny backpacks, and others giant suitcases, but all stuffed with hopes, snacks from home, and a stubborn belief that we'd figure it all out, fueled mostly by our grandmother's sweets and sheer delusion. I arrived from Morocco, eyes wide, anxiety high, unsure of what I'd find. What I found was a community, a mosaic of stories, backgrounds, and dreams, united by something extraordinary, the courage to become more than who we were when we got here, regardless of our luggage size. AUBG is a place where borders blur, not just between countries, but between academic disciplines, personalities, and paths. We have shared classrooms with future diplomats, software engineers, filmmakers, business tycoons, and scholars. We survived group projects, shared notes in at least 3 different languages, and built friendships that feel like home in any country. We are shaped by difference and bound together by something deeper and greater, intellectual curiosity. That's the spirit of the liberal arts. That's the soul of AUBG. Here, we didn't study what to think. We learned how to think. We crossed disciplines and cultures. We have computer science majors who learned to debate Plato, and a political science student standing right in front of you who learned to code in HTML. We learned that truth is complex, that nuance matters, and that knowledge isn't something earned, but built together. Let us be honest and not pretend that our class's journey was graceful all the time. It sure wasn't. Some days were hard, overwhelming, and lonely, but we showed up for each other. We stayed up late in the lobbies, prayed before presentations, cried when Excel crashed, danced to the beats of 4 all-campus picnics, and just kept going. Now, as we take our next step as students, I want to talk about our word, community. Community is what we built when we chose to be kind, even when it was easier to be distant. It is what we nurtured during team buildings, during finals week in BAC, or late nights on the lawn, and through every small moment of mentorship and every "you got this" text. It's what makes us more than a graduating class. It makes us a legacy. We're walking away with degrees, yes, but also with proof that in connection lies strength, that leadership isn't about the loudest voice, but the most compassionate heart, that diversity isn't a simple checkbox, it's what drives progress. We're stepping into a world that needs healing, a world that needs more empathy, more listeners, more bridge builders. And although your diploma might not say it, yet we all share one certificate, bridge building. We can build bridges not just between ideas, but between people, between struggles, and between histories. So as we step into the unknown, whether that is grad school, a job, or the terrifying thing called adulthood, I want you to remember this. You already have everything that it takes. You have already built a community in a place as unique as AUBG. Now go and build it wherever you land. Before I close, I want to say thank you, not just on my behalf, but on ours. To all the people, including my own mother, who called before every exam, who stayed up worrying across time zones, who prayed for us harder than we studied, this is your moment too. To the families and friends who sent care packages, reminded us to eat, and believed in us when we couldn't, thank you. These diplomas are as much yours as they are ours, except that we lost a lot more sleep than you did. To our faculty and staff, you have been our second family. You held space for our loudest laughs and louder breakdowns. Thank you for teaching us what belonging feels like. And to my fellow graduates, thank you for being someone's first friend, someone's support system, and someone's reason to stay. Be bold, be kind, be principled. And one last thing, 10 years from now, I hope we come back. I hope we stand together in front of the time capsule we curated, and I hope we open it with nostalgia and with pride, with stories of what we have built, of what we have healed, and of what we have given back. Because memory is not about holding on, it's about passing forward. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2025. And because no commencement speech is ever complete without it, we made it.
Maha, that was beautiful. Another round of applause for her. The awarding of an honorary degree is a rare and special event in the life of a university. At AUBG, it does not happen at every commencement ceremony. Our criteria for awarding the honorary degree are as follows. An individual may be selected who has made a significant contribution to humankind of an intellectual, scholarly, creative, or public service nature. In addition, particular consideration will be given to those individuals who've made a substantial contribution to AUBG or the region. Today, I am pleased and honored to announce that the Board of Trustees has voted to bestow upon Mr. Michael Marvin, AUBG trustee from 2019 to 2021, and Board of Trustees chair from 2021 to 25, our highest award, Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. I now invite Mr. Michael Marvin and Chair Dr. Chris Potts to the podium for the conferral of the degree. And I thank his wife Linda and daughter Maya for being with us today. There are some people whose presence in a community makes everything better, whose steady hand, generous spirit, and deep belief in a shared mission leaving a lasting mark. Today I have the joy and honor of recognizing one of those people, Mr. Michael Marvin. Mike, from the moment you joined the AUBG Board of Trustees in 2019, you have led with strength, wisdom, and a heart fully committed to this university. Your leadership has guided AUBG through moments of challenge and moments of growth with clarity, vision, and a deep sense of purpose. Under your leadership, we have expanded our campus, launched the Center for Information, Democracy, and Citizenship, and built global connections that strengthen our community. But beyond the achievements, it's the way you lead. You've led with integrity, humility, and compassion. You've given generously of your time, your energy, and your resources, raising and contributing more than $1.1 million to support AUBG and our mission. But more than that, you've given your heart to AUBG. You've reminded us that what matters the most is our students, their dreams, and their future, and your belief in them and in the power of education to shape a better world is something we will always carry with us. You've said that stepping down as chair in 2025 isn't a goodbye, and we're holding you to that because AUBG is your home. Mike, thank you for everything, for being a mentor, a partner, and a friend. We are so lucky to have you as part of the AUBG community. Please join me in congratulating and thanking Dr. Michael Marvin, our honorary degree recipient, and today's commencement speaker.
For those kind words. Thank you all for giving me the opportunity to address this impressive assemblage. When I'm asked to give a commencement speech, I ask myself, what could you care about anything that I had to say? You've already heard, but most people don't even remember what was given at the commencement speech. Certainly it's true for me also. But I'm going to give it the college try. I have a deep interest and affection for a land historically oppressed by foreign empires that has fought its way to independence and established a democratic government. Now democratic values are under attack. Free speech, due process, academic freedoms are being challenged. I'm referring to the United States. When I was your age in 1960s, the United States was coming to grips with civil rights, the Vietnam War. Now much of the world is coming to grips with the various forms of government. This institution was formed at a dramatic time in history in the world. It is only 34 years old, less than 400 graduates per year, and we're getting towards that. And yet the impact is already being felt. The faculty has prepared you to learn how to learn, to think, to have an impact in whatever profession you enter, far beyond the specifics of your major. The alumni network is a network. The alumni are connected from Europe, North America, and parts of Asia. You experience a variety of cultures and nationalities on this campus and understand that there are more similarities than differences. You understand that you are important individually and collectively. Each in your own way, and often collectively, you will fight for the common good. Most of you know the impact of the various forms of government. There is much work to be done. I believe Winston Churchill's famous quote is prescient. Democracy is the worst form of government, except for all the others that have been tried. And I see the AUBG community at large, and the alumni in specific, as the vanguard of the reestablishment and perfecting of democratic ideas throughout the world. Know this when you leave today. The world really needs you. Really needs you. Now I feel the obligation of any commencement speaker to share a few lessons learned. Heard it earlier, mantras, platitudes that have served me well and may be of some value to you. So again, bear with me. You've already faced many hardships and trials and tribulations to get here. You will face many more going forward. 65 years ago in junior high school, I memorized a poem that I still rely on to this day. It's Invictus by William Ernest Henley. The most famous lines are, I am the master of my fate, I am the captain of my soul. but the lines I rely on are, under the bludgeoning of chance, my head bloody but unbowed. The corollary could be, losing is not falling down, losing is not getting up. I remember once in my life when things were going really badly, and I said, well, at least it can't get any worse than this. And it did. I said it 3 more times. It got worse 3 more times. I finally got it. Now I look at the trials and tribulations of life as a hike, which always seems to be taking me down into a valley. And I cheer myself up with the thought that the deeper the valley, the higher the mountain on the other side. But enough about handling adversity. How about just living life? As you probably surmised from my last example, I've done a lot of hiking, over 100 peaks, including Kilimanjaro. So I use a lot of outdoor references. I've taught my children 3 rules for successfully getting to the top. First, just always keep putting one foot in front of the other. Second, your feet will have lots of choices on where to be put. Just pick one and go. And third, don't step on any downhill routes. These are pretty good lessons for life also. When after 16 years I left the company that I had founded with 4 college students and taken public 6 years earlier, I distributed a pen to each and every map infoer, and that's what we called ourselves. Engraved on it was, do the right thing. There is no advice more difficult to follow. It takes a lifetime to really understand that full meaning. It does not mean the legal or the illegal thing. It does not mean the easy or the hard thing. It does not mean the risk-averse or the risky thing. It does not mean the courageous thing or the cautious thing. You understand the complexity of this more than most coming out of college, but there is so much refinement required that can only be attained through experience. On August 28th, 1963, probably not a date you remember, I had the opportunity to be on the Mall in the center of Washington, D.C. when Martin Luther King gave his I Have a Dream speech. I was only 5 miles away. I had demonstrated many times for civil rights in other parts of the country, but I let my parents' words of caution influence me. Fortunately, there were 250,000 other people that did do the right thing, and it was a monumental success. I did not make the same error on November 27th of 1965. I participated in the Peace March, same mall, Washington, D.C., 250,000 people. There are millions of decisions you're going to make in your lifetime. It's impossible to get them all right, but you should try. You should try. I have tests like, can I look myself in the mirror? Do I sleep well at night? And no matter what happens to me, do I need to do this? Martin Luther King was doing the right things. He paid the ultimate price and forever will be on the right side of history. Part of the reason I selected these examples is because I was your age when they occurred. And part of the reason is drawing attention to the parallels between what was going in the United States faced in the 60s and the world is facing today in a different way. Another one of my favorite mantras is play from where the ball lies, or the corollary, don't cry over spilt milk. So many people spend so much time wishing for that something different had happened. The if-only scenarios, the bemoaning of past events consume inordinate amounts of time and energy, and it is all a complete waste. The fact is it did not, and that it's not going to change history. So start making the new history in the direction more to your liking now. I didn't make the 1963 march, but I sure made the 65 one. Over the years, I have found it is useful to develop some guidelines to make decisions in my life. I've gone on 3 guiding principles for how I spend my time. I want to learn something, I want to try to make a difference, and I want to have fun. I try to check all 3 of these boxes on any activities that I've involved in. This is definitely one of them. I also picked an overarching theme for my efforts: economic freedom for everybody. You may wish to develop your own guidelines. It's amazing how it makes decisions so much easier. I have spent most of my life involved in education and growing companies. Without invention and innovation, wealth is pretty much a zero-sum game. If my wealth goes up, yours must go down. But if you create new processes, new things, then wealth can expand. The world population was 3.7 billion when I was your age. It is now over 8 billion. We can debate whether these are good numbers or not, but without invention, innovation, and education, these numbers would not be possible at all. Once you form the guiding principles, it helps you expedite your ability to do the right thing. For example, when allocating stock in a new venture, do you retain it all for yourself, or you distribute it for your colleagues? If your goal is economic freedom for everyone, it's pretty simple. If it's to be as rich as possible, you might make a different decision. I will stop with my lessons learned here, and in closing, I would like to ask you if you are ready to put the world on notice that AUBG is here. AUBG, as an institution of higher education, is punching way above its weight already. The institution is younger than your parents, and yet has graduates in every walk of life. You have Oscar winners, you have entrepreneurs, mayors, teachers, leaders of academia and not-for-profits, and senior execs in major corporations all over the world. One corollary measure for separating the most impactful universities from others is the average percent of annual giving of their alumni. In the US, the average is 7.7%. In Europe, it is much lower. The AUBG rate is currently 5.5%. The most prestigious institutes, the most impactful institutions, have alumni donation rates in the 20 to 46% range. What if this class, your class, actually our class, donated at 100%? 100%. That would get the international attention of the entire academic community. Friday, I donated $50,000 in the name of the class of 2025. But only you, and I mean all of you, can make the 100% commitment. 5 or 10 pounds, 5 or $10, 5 or 10 lev from each and every one would say thank you to the faculty and staff. It would be encouragement to the students who follow, and it would send a message around the globe that AUBG is a world treasure in the making. Go to aubg.edu, hit donate, and vote. I know what I'm asking. I had just turned 21 when I graduated. I had 2 children under the age of 2. The cost of my education had put a tremendous financial strain on my parents. I needed to start my full-time job the day after I graduated. I could still have found $5 if it was really important. You should know that 100% of the board and 100% of the leadership team contributed this year, and AUB and the American Bulgarian Foundation responded with the largest donation ever to the institution. You can always make a difference individually, but it is much more powerful if we do it together. Now, you may forget every word I've said today, but I guarantee you that if 100% of you make a statement today, you will remember it forever. But whatever you collectively decide to do, I just want you to know that it has been an honor and a privilege to serve at what I believe is becoming one of the most remarkable institutions on the planet. Thank you.
Dear students, the moment has arrived. Will Provost Manager please come to the podium to begin the conferral of degrees?
Will the candidates for the Master of Business Administration degree please rise and remain standing? President Ensign, the candidates presented before you have been recommended by the faculty of the American University in Bulgaria as having completed all requirements for the degree Master of Business Administration.
On behalf of the trustees of the American University in Bulgaria, and in accordance with the authority vested in them by the Republic of Bulgaria, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree Master of Business Administration. Please come forward to receive your diplomas.
Десислава Ангелова. Илияна Ангелова. Joy Banushi. Petar Dimov. Ива Дардалова. Адриана Гранчева. Александре Христов. Иван Иванов. Бубулина Калаба. Николай Кусовски. Борислав Манолов. Методий Методиев. Михаела Михайлова. Боян Недялков. Йордан Радоев. Дамян Русев. Златка Серафимова. Танита Танева. Никола Чипев. Янислав Янакиев.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree please rise and remain standing? President Ensign, the candidates presented before you have been recommended by the faculty of the American University in Bulgaria as having completed all requirements for the Bachelor of Arts degree.
On behalf of the trustees of the American University in Bulgaria, and in accordance with the authority vested in them by the Republic of Bulgaria, I hereby confer upon each of you the AUBG Bachelor of Arts degree. Graduates, please come forward to receive your degrees. As we will process one row at a time, I ask only the row to receive their diplomas to remain standing.
Maha Afif, cum laude. Marco Mazepa, summa cum laude. Lilia Petrova, cum laude. William Haslam, summa cum laude. Luboslav Gigov, summa cum laude. Stanislav Alashki, cum laude. Neda Alexov. Katrin Andonova. Anton Angelov, cum laude. Lara Angelova, cum laude. Paulina Angelova, magna cum laude. Stephanie Angelova, cum laude. Roman Antonenko. magna cum laude. Никол Атанасова. Румен Балашов. Аня Бала. Ивана Бангеева. Сарнай Бацолонго. Mung Erdenay Batuga. Mohammed Ben Yahya. Umayma Beraki. Христо Бихлюмов. Дамян Блажов. Ивайло Бончев. Боян Божинов. Виктория Божинова. Мануела Божудова, магна cum laude. Суела Чакарджия, магна cum laude. Златара Чакарова, магна cum laude. Мартин Чаушев. Бояна Чопева. Магдалена Щилянова. Емилиано Чупи. Мартин Даков. Калин Данаилов. Ния Данчева. Дона Данкова. Altanger Eldachzeren. Oda Deda, cum laude. Lidia Delcheva, cum laude. Clevis Dervishi. Monica Diamandieva. Yanni Dimanchev, cum laude. Anastasia Dimitrova, magna cum laude. Hanna Dimitrova. Irene Dimitrova, cum laude. Nicole Valerie Dimitrova. Savina Dimitrova, cum laude. Petya Dimkina, cum laude. Anna Dimova. Biljana Djangozov, cum laude. Bianca Doncheva Demelkova. Anastasia Donchevska. Maria Donchevska. Nikolai Dulgerski. Asen Jalev. Dimitar Genev. Ayman Jumanazarova. Maria Jupanova, magna cum laude. Antoine George El Husseini, magna cum laude. Ина Енева. Константин Филипов, cum laude. Димитър Габровски. Николай Ганев, cum laude. Димитър Георгиев. Камен Георгиев, cum laude. Мартин Георгиев. Ан-Мари Георгиева. Даниела Георгиева, cum laude. Елизара Георгиева. Грети Георгиева, cum laude. Теодора Георгиева. Валерия Герганова, summa cum laude. Моника Гоцевска, magna cum laude. Антон Гонев, cum laude. Димитър Годжай. Калина Гранчарова, magna cum laude. Ангел Грозданов, cum laude. Белгиза Хайна. Ивана Харизанова. Мария Хайдушка. Емил Хайрумян, cum laude. Ngан Ho, cum laude. Kevin Hodo. Luna Hoti. Александра Христова, магна cum laude. Десислава Христова. Виктория Христова. Янита Христова. Жанита Христова, cum laude. Христо Хубанов, summa cum laude. Ека Якубадзе. Самуил Илиев. Гергана Илиева. Никол Илиева. Божидар Илков. Надежда Ирибозова. Нур Искандафи, cum laude. Otiani Sufi. Кауян Иванов. Десислава Иванова, summa cum laude. Кристина Иванова, cum laude. Сара Якимовска, cum laude. Апражита Джаярам, cum laude. Адина Кабиденова, magna cum laude. Моника Кадинова, magna cum laude. Артем Калмаков. Антония Каменова. Антони Камеран. Даниел Камеран. Георги Кънев, cum laude. Валентин Караиванов. Жанин Кацарска. Ерлис Казмай, cum laude. Owen Kemmerer, cum laude. Денислав Керчев. Йоанна Кирилова. Тея Кочирай, сума cum laude. Darina Colos, cum laude. Анастасия Комарова. Супанат Конгсават. Ева Кордезова, сума cum laude. Ема Костадинова, сума cum laude. Бьорни Котария. Антон Ковачев, магна cum laude. Кристиян Крастанов. Мартин Крумов. Теодора Кушева, cum laude. Пресияна Кузманова, cum laude. Кирил Лазаров. Кирил Лазаров, cum laude. laude. Claudia Uška, cum laude. Alexander Majarov. Yasin Mahmoud. Nia Mandic, magna cum laude. Kirill Manalov. Nicola Marinov, cum laude. Kalina Marinova. Leda Markova, magna cum laude. Nadana Markovic. Salome Menabde. Said Mersimov. Vili Mesjova. Tracy Meteva, cum laude. Anna Mikhailova. Simona Mikhailova. Ioana Michova, magna cum laude. Denis Milanov, summa cum laude. Bujidar Mindov, cum laude. Valeria Mirceva. Daniel Mitev, cum laude. Velin Mitev. Teodora Miteva. Alessia Musabelio. Georgi Musev. Никола Наумовски, cum laude. Михаил Напасарян. Теодора Недева, cum laude. Елиза Ника, magna cum laude. Мариела Николова. Виктория Николова, cum laude. Ния Низамска. Стефани Огнянска. Мелани Памуклийска. Георги Пандев, magna cum laude. Мария Бандурска. Мартин Павлов. Николай Павлов, cum laude. Златомир Павлов, cum laude. Тея Павлова. Виктория Печева. Александър Пеев. Ивет Пеева, summa cum laude. Anton Perederi, summa cum laude. Ethan Perlstein. Георги Петров. Георги Петров. Габриела Петрова, cum laude. Александър Бобовски. Гералд Прода. Елио Пуйо, cum laude. Здравко Рашков. Александра Елени Русо. Деница Русинова. Торнике Рухадзе. Божидара Русанова. Благовеста Сахачиева, cum laude. Мариана Михайлова, cum laude. Марина. Друбо Саркер. Емилия Ширинян. Аделайда Шкуртай, cum laude. Иван Шопов. Михаела Шумарска. Теона Сима, summa cum laude. Боряна Симеонова. Рати Сирабидзе. Димитър Славов. Лора Славова, summa cum laude. Кристиан Сотиров. Валерия Сотникова, magna cum laude. Джулия Степанова. Станимир Стоев, cum laude. Васил Стоев. Божидара Стоева. Йоана Стоименова, cum laude. Кристина Стоянова, cum laude. Стилян Стойчев. Александър Сисун. Виктория Танева, магна cum laude. Петко Търпанов. Тони Тасев. Габриел Чочков. Кауян Тодоров. Яна Тодорова, cum laude. Серхий Тонких. Цвета Топалова. Ния Тошева. Анна Траянова, cum laude. Андрей Трайковски, summa cum laude. Василена Цуцуманова, cum laude. Габриела Цветанова, cum laude. Георги Василев. Мария Влайкова. Адела Врапи, cum laude. Martin Wyman. Ochezar Yakimov. Lubomir Yanchev, summa cum laude. Margaret Hussein. Elena Zakharieva. Gladys Zaimi, magna cum laude. Alexander Zemlakov. Dimitar Железов. Dua Zeki cum laude. Patricia Zisi.
Will all graduates please rise? In the time-honored tradition, to indicate your status now as university graduates and holders of bachelor's and master's degrees, will the members of the graduating class of 2025 please shift your tassels from right to left? Congratulations.
Congratulations to the outstanding class of 2025. One more round of applause for them. Congratulations, AUBG alums. We're so proud of you, class of 2025. It's been a beautiful day. We congratulate all of you. Thank our Board of Trustees, our speakers. This now concludes the 31st commencement of the American University in Bulgaria. We would all like to thank Mr. Boris Yanov and the Big Band Blagovrad for providing today's music. And thanks to parents and family and staff and faculty once again, and congratulations to all of you. Please remain in your seats until the recessional is completed, and we will miss you, class of 2025, but you are always a part of our community. Congratulations.
back over here.